We were in the middle of EMS when the next Harboring Hope class was about to start, and Rick had recommended that I join. And I'm so glad I did. It was a completely different dynamic because you're not in a room with couples. You're not there with your husband. You're just there with a bunch of other women who are in this same boat. I really liked not having to worry about saying something that my husband and I would end up fighting over after class, because that happened with EMS. And so I didn't have that at Harboring Hope, and it gave me more freedom just to really look at what was happening in my life, to get my feelings out and to think about my personal recovery and not just the marriage. So there's a bunch of women that you're in this group with, and everybody's story is different, but different but the same, because we are all suffering, we're all hurting, and it's just such a good feeling to know you're not alone. I don't know how many times I would walk into a room and think, I am the only person here who's dying. Everybody else is fine. They're making their way through life. They look happy, they look peaceful, and I am freaking out here on the inside. But Harboring Hope was that safe place where I knew I wasn't alone. We are all desperate for help, and we're helping each other and finding our way forward through this pain and through this suffering together. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety going through the betrayal. I remember at night I would lay in bed and I would have this pain in my chest and I couldn't sleep. And then in the morning I would lay in bed because I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to face the day. I really was just existing and surviving and trying to make it through one day at a time. I feel like Harboring Hope taught me how to breathe again. Like I'd been holding my breath for 8 years, just gritting my teeth through this pain in my life. And I was just able to breathe, to relax, to grab a hold of some tools, some practical tools for facing this thing, and ultimately for finding freedom and healing the wound that was in my heart. I know that Harboring Hope was a key to my recovery. I honestly don't know how I would have made it through without the tools, without the support, without the leadership, without someone saying, Lynn, what do you think? What do you feel God is telling you to do today? And how can you take that step? And saying, here's a way through. And just being there to guide me and to help me. I'm so grateful that it was a part of my journey.